I never know how to start these things. Alright guys, today I've got a video for you on how to not look like a noob at the airsoft field. I'm going to teach you some tips and tricks to make yourself look like a pro. We've all been there, I've been there, but hopefully this will give you some tips into looking a little better on the field. To start us off, we're going to talk about how we hold our gun. You've probably seen in lots of movies, guys coming around, their elbows out like this, thinking they're champs. That's a big no-no. When you come around a corner, what's the first thing that's gonna get shot? Your elbow. So keep that elbow tucked down, and that's kind of my first tip to everyone, is keeping your elbow in. It not only looks like cooler, in my opinion, looks a little better, but it's also gonna keep you from getting shot less. And I don't know about you, but I don't like getting shot in the elbow and all across the forearm. So I like to keep it tucked down and minimize my exposure when coming around corners. My second tip is aiming down the sights properly. Now, you're probably thinking, what do you mean? That sounds easy enough. Well, to some people, it's not. So, when I aim down the sights, I bring the gun to me. I keep my head level. You can see the gun is level when it comes up to me. My cheek on the stock, nice and level. A lot of people, you'll see, will come like this, trying to find their sight. They bring their head in sideways, get their elbow out, coming like this, and they usually got the face. I can't see my scope. First of all, the number one reason is you look like a noob. Second reason, when I bring my gun up like this, I have a reference point on my stock. I don't have to move my head at all. My gun comes to me. You can see my gun comes to me. My head doesn't do anything. So that's gonna help you align your targets faster, look through your sights faster, and most importantly, not look like a noob. Where was I going with that? All right guys, step number 3 is when we do these steps, I want you to practice them at home. I know that may sound kind of silly, but everyone can probably practice this in their bedroom or wherever. Just make sure the gun is safe before you do that, obviously, but you can really do this anywhere. And the reason we practice this is so that when you do go to the field, you're more aware of what your body's doing. A lot of people, I think, show up to the field and their gun has been in their gun bag since the last time they were at the field. Sorry, I got a mosquito here. And they show up to the field and the last time they touched their gun was when they put it into their bag last time they played. And they don't practice at all. They don't think about what their body position is and how they're looking or how they're moving with their gun. They're just picking up their gun and shooting it. So if you practice this at home, practice about how your stance is, how you're holding your gun, all your body positioning, and you're more aware of what your body is doing, you're gonna start to become more aware of your surroundings as well. And it's gonna become muscle memory. There's gonna be a point where you don't have to think about how I'm picking up my gun. Is my elbow in? Am I aiming properly? Is my head not tilted sideways? It's all gonna start to come naturally. So that's kind of my third point, is just practicing and being more aware of what your body's doing. The fourth point I'm gonna be talking about is how your gear is set up. It's best to practice and set your gear up at home. Practice with that gear. Watch videos on how to set your gear up properly so you don't look like a noob. There's one person and they had their plate carrier on and the front was hanging down here and the back was hiked up here and the back of the plate was right up here. And it just doesn't look cool. And also, it's just straight up ineffective. I know in airsoft where your plates are sitting doesn't really matter because you're not actually getting shot by real bullets, you're getting shot by BBs. Also, another thing is helmet setups. I see a lot of people, they don't practice putting on their goggles or they don't try anything out. I think they just buy it from the store and then show up to the field and just slap it on. I see people always fiddling around with their goggles, they're fogging up, they're not fitting their face properly, their face protection isn't working well either because they haven't practiced how that goes on their face. Not that that's something you need to spend a ton of time on, but getting that gear all sorted at home can save you a lot of time and frustration at the field. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my tips. If you liked them, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't like them or I missed something, let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.